Throughout our lives, we are surrounded by language. We can barely go a day without using it in some form or another. From our first words to those long conversations we have with friends, to waving hello to someone in the street, we use language. It is a part of us. For some, language is more than just a piece of them. It makes up who they are. These are people who are deaf and hard of hearing. For a long time, those people were seen as beneath those who were hearing. But now, they are more accepted among today's society. This acceptance has brought an awareness to the language that is commonly used among those who are deaf and hard of hearing. This language is sign language. Now, I'm sure you've all probably heard the term sign language, but you may not know what it exactly means. According to the National Association of the Deaf, sign language is a visual language. It uses facial expressions, hand movements, and gestures, allowing for individuals to communicate. This is a great thing because it allows for people that don't have the ability to hear or speak. It gives them a voice and ability to communicate. Sign language can change a person's life entirely. It allows for a person to be a part of something that's bigger than themselves. In an article released in 2016 from the University of Houston, sign language is the first step Sign language is the first step into becoming a part of a whole new culture. This culture is deaf culture. At a young age, I had exposure to this culture along with my sister. Now, this is when I learned my very first sign. This is a sign for I love you. Breaking it down, it actually makes a lot of sense. The pinky is the handshake for I. The thumb and index form the L, and the pinky and thumb form Y, all coming together to form I love you. This sign was taught to me by none other than my grandma BJ. It wasn't long after I rekindled my love for learning sign language that I asked my mom why my grandma taught my sister and I some sign language. And she told me that when my cousin was first born, he had a really hard time hearing. This hearing loss really affected his ability to learn how to speak, so it became quite a challenge to communicate what he needed. So my grandma thought, I gotta help this kid, what can I do? And she found sign language. She would teach him bits of sign language, and he actually picked up on it, so he could communicate what he needed. Seeing how well it worked with him, she figured, why not teach my other grandkids sign language? So she taught my sister and I. Learning sign language breaks the barrier, the communication barrier between deaf and those who are hearing. Learning sign language does take time, and it's not an easy task. You can take actual sign language classes, which is what I do, or you can learn sign language independently through YouTube videos if you want. A great way to learn sign language is a sign of the day. Even making flashcards and using that one word incorporate sign language into your own life. You may be thinking, Sam, I don't know any sign language. And that's okay, because you actually do, though you may not know it. A 2013 article written by Chris O, an author for Speech Buddies, said that people have a natural tendency to use their body to communicate. When someone asks you a question and you nod your head, they can understand that you mean yes. Same with shaking your head. They know you mean no. If someone points in a direction, you can understand that they want you to look at where they're pointing. That wave you give to someone in the street, it's sign language for hello. It goes unspoken, but you know what it means. Just like sign language. Learning the basics, even simply as the alphabet, can really help, because in sign language, there isn't a sign for every word. That's where finger spelling comes in handy. It's the same as writing out words that you don't know how to pronounce. Now that you know what sign language is, the impact on a person's life, the impact on a person's life and ways to incorporate it into your own lives, keep in mind that the next time you wave to someone new, you actually know some sign language.